Okay. First, I want you to introduce yourself.
Uh,
So,
my,
so do you work or are you a student?
I'm a student and my name is Anh. I'm 22 years old and I'm studying English major at Cần Thơ College. And I'm mono, um, and I come from Thốt Nốt district. And my hometown is famous for many tropical fruit. And therefore, people in my family.
Okay, thank you. So tell me what you like about your hometown.
Um, uh, the atmosphere is my hometown is very peaceful, and there are many family activities in my hometown, and the people live and business by planting waterfalls, and there's a famous tourist attraction in my hometown is Bằng Lăng Stock Garden.
Okay. Is there anything you don't like about your hometown? Why and why not?
And there's the thing that I dislike about my hometown is the road. The road is very narrow and bad. It's very inconvenient for me to go back my hometown every weekend. It takes me a lot of time.
Okay. Now, could you tell me about your strengths, please?
There's not many ask me about my strength, but I believe that my strengths are self-satisfied and optimistic. I am very pleased with myself and showing no criticism with myself. And if I know my ability and I take a target which is suitable for my ability, I will have a life without worrying. And I can keep calm and be optimistic in every situation. It's my strength.
What about your weaknesses?
And I think that my weaknesses is very popular. And I can easily change my idea if I hear that many people disagree with my opinion.
Right. Could you tell me the reasons for learning English?
I have many reasons for learning English. Because learning English is a trend now, and it is an international language. And my country is a developing country, so it is helped me a lot to find a good job. I can work in multinational companies or an English teacher, and I can get a higher salary.
Let's go on to talk about how to be successful in the future. So what do you do to be successful in the future?
And there's an important thing that help you to be successful is that you can do your favorite job. If you can do your favorite job, you can make an effort to actualize your plan, your project without many pressure or worrying. And you can and for example, I want to be an English teacher, and I choose English major. I love children, and I want to create many teaching methods that's suitable for each student. Many people talk that teacher is a boring job, but I don't think so. It's my favorite job, and I will try my best to actualize my dream.
Thank you. Now let's move on to talk about languages. So how many languages can you speak?
I can speak 2 languages. The one is English and the one is Vietnamese.
So what is your mother tongue?
My mother tongue is Vietnamese.
So what do you think is the best way to learn English well?
The best way to learn English is that you have to focus on the listening and speaking skill, because if you have a good if your listening and speaking skill are good, you can develop your grammar, your reading and your writing skill easily, and you can improve the communication skill easier than you learn how to than you learn many structure in grammar and I think this.
Okay. Now let's talk about healthy lifestyle. So what do you do to stay healthy?
I think I have a healthy lifestyle, and I have a good reason for saying that. I go to bed early and get up early in 6 a.m. and in the morning I often go for jogging about 30 minutes. And importantly, I have a balanced diet. I eat more fish. I eat meat much more. I eat fish much more than fish because. I eat fish much more than meat because there are many omega-3 in fish. It is very useful for your eyes. And I avoid eating junk food and soft drink.
Thank you. So that's the end of part 1. Now let's go to talk about part 2. So can you choose one of them, please? Okay. So this is your topic. Okay.
Yes.
So can you read the topic, please?
Describe one of your childhood toys that was special to you. And
Okay, you have 1 minute for preparation.
yeah, I really.
Okay, let's start.
When I was a child, I liked owning many different kinds of toys, such as a controlling car, a teddy bear, a kite, and so on. And having a Barbie doll was my dream, and I had one. At the time, buying a Barbie doll was out of my ability, and I went to because the price was quite expensive, and I used to go to the supermarket from time to time to see it, and the thirst for having one was stronger and stronger inside me. So I decided to save money to buy it for myself. And when I had it on my hand, I was very nervous because I was delighted while scaring about the unrest of my parents. So I kept it in the secrets for a long time. I kept it in secrets for a long time, even not telling to my childhood friend. But on a day, my mother saw it in my closet, and suddenly she didn't tell me off. She just smiled. And after that, I played with it all the time, and I shared it with my childhood friends. And sometimes I designed a lot of beautiful clothes for my doll, such as dresses, skirts, and so on. And I look into how to cut many different styles on her hair and breathe some flower to make it more gorgeous. And sometimes I breathe in a trance every day. And with the permission of my parents, I bought a house toy for her because with a little mind of a child of a girl, I just didn't want her alone. And now I still keep the doll in my house. I really appreciate to my first toy that I used my money to buy it, and I will use it as a present to give it to my daughter in the future. That's all.
Thank you. Okay, so I have 2 questions for this discussion. How important is having a toy in your life?
As you know, the children need to have a toy to develop their personality. Because if they have, for example, if they have a doll, they will know how to take care of a person, or doing many things that is good for the development of a child. And
Thank you.
that's
Who gives you the best toy and what is it?
Um, I think that there was a toy that my father bought it to me. It were a teddy bear. It was too old now, but I still keep it.
Okay, thank you. That's all about your speaking test. Thank you so much.
Yeah.